Ito po ang inyong palatuntunang Radyo Pilipino, ang Talakayan, ang tinig ng Pilipino sa Toronto na sumasa inyo tuwing Sabado alas 11:30 ng umaga hanggang alas 12:30 ng tanghali. Dito sa himpilan ng Pinoy Radio. Layunin ng programang ito na makapagbigay ng kasiyahan at makapagdulot ng kaalaman, hatid ng paliwanagan at pagbatikos sa mga issue at problemang dumarating sa ating pang-araw-araw na buhay dito sa Canada. Kapayapaan, katotohanan at kalutasan ng mga suliranin ang aming hangad na ibigay sa inyo. At ngayon, ikinagagalak ng Pinoy Radio na ihatid sa inyo ang Talakayan. Radyo Pilipino, ang Talakayan.
Nakikinig po kayo sa Talakayan, ang tinig ng Pilipino sa Toronto.
PinoyRadio.com. Welcome to Dr. V. Santiago and Associates Family Dentistry. Complete dental care, general and specialty dentistry with trusted team of doctors, surgeon, periodontists, and dental hygienists. Now with 2 locations to serve you in the Greater Toronto area. Main branch at Toronto office, Rosedale Medical Clinic, 600 Sherbourne Street, Suite 307, Toronto. And its new office and clinic at Mississauga Marketplace Plaza, 4555 Herentaria Street, Unit C11. To learn more about Dr. Santiago and the Family Dentistry Canada, visit them online with their new website, thefamilydentistry.ca. For a TLC way of treatment, call 416-967-9272 or 905-272-3455. Dr. V. Santiago and Associates Family Dentistry.
Kahit anong ginagawa ninyo, makinig muna sa masayang tropa ng Talakayan.
PinoyRadio.com.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Ito po si Nelson Galvez na bumabati ulit ng magandang umaga. Napakaganda ho ng panahon dito sa Toronto.
Malamig na.
Malamig nga lang.
Yeah.
Kung anong mga ginagawa ninyo, pasensya ho kayo, wala kaming script ngayon. Anong ginagawa ninyo ngayon? Tumigil muna at makinig kayo dito sa Talakayan for 1 hour.
Iyon po ang mahirap sa maraming sakyan na iwan yung script doon sa kabilang sasakyan. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. At andito naman po kami sa inyong tatalakayin na mga... ano bang gagawin natin yan?
May interviewin tayo isang magandang dilag at involved sa tinatawag na socio-cultural community sa Kalakang, Toronto.
Pero bago natin introduce yung ating guest. Babati muna ako.
Sige.
Babati ako basta happy birthday!
Sabay tayo.
Sige.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Bobby.
Sinanggit mo naman ang pangalan.
Siyempre, babanggitin natin.
Hindi ko babanggitin sana. Hulaan lang nila
Sinong kinakantahan natin?
Si Bobby.
Siya lang hindi kumanta
Kumanta rin ako
Saka nang inumin.
Lahat na yun.
Okay. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Po si Tony Sanon, ang inyong political commentator. Sabing magandang umaga, magandang hapon, magandang gabi sa buong mundo.
Excited tayo sa ating bagong guest.
Yeah. Very special itong ating guest ngayon. Introduce na ba natin? Kwan?
Sige, introduce mo na.
Hindi na po kami magpapaligoy-ligoy pa ang ating pong special guest for today. He is a well-known community figure, especially in the city of Markham. She's known for being a mother, of course, and a good wife, and a mother to about two beautiful daughters. She's also engaged in the shall we say in the musical circuit, being a lead singer of one band in Toronto. I think 9 to 6.
10 to 6.
Dinagdagan mo yung oras?
Marami kaming graduation ng banda namin.
Okay. And of course, she has been also a part, she's always a part of our Talakayan Radyo Pilipino for many years. And
she's still a part.
Yeah, I said she's still a part of our... But today, it will be more of a reverse reversal position, something like that. And she will be our guest today, and she will be answering some of our questions related to the upcoming concert known as Taste of Broadway Remastered.
Ano yan? Anong series na ito?
I think this is the second. We will ask
No,
Karen
that is
about
already the
that,
fourth
and
time.
I believe this is more of a Broadway type of show that the Markham Federation of Filipino Canadians is sponsoring as a project, perhaps to raise funds to be able to continue with their projects within the community. And without further ado, I'd like to introduce to you Karen Tan.
Good morning po sa inyong lahat. Ako'y hindi pangalawang abala. Ako'y mang-aabala sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pag-imbita sa akin ulit. Alam ko medyo matagal na akong nawawala dahil medyo very busy tayo ngayong mga...
Ay, hindi ka namin iniimbita. Dapat
Hindi lang
nandito
ako
ka
na-
palagi. Dapat nandito ka palagi.
Ay, booking!
Yan po si Karen Tan, and of course siya po mag-introduce ng ating another special guest. I think he is also involved in the Taste of Broadway Remastered, and an active community leader, and Karen Tan will introduce more on the particulars about Alvin.
Yes, of course. Nandito sa ating studio rin si Alvin Alba. He's part of the Taste of Broadway, at siya po ay isang matagal na rin kumakanta sa ating Filipino community dito sa Toronto. Alvin, take it away.
Magandang umaga po sa lahat ng nakikinig. Sana po maganda ang inyong
At
umaga.
nanonood.
At nanonood.
Naku, live tayo.
Naka-live stream to.
Hindi tayo nag-makeup.
Okay. We'd like to ask Karen, what is this Taste of Broadway about? Remastered. Why is it remastered or something?
This is our fourth production ng Taste of Broadway. The first one was back in 2003, and after a few years, we do Broadway shows again. Ang Taste of Broadway is actually, kaya siya tinawag na Taste of Broadway is because it's several Broadway shows put together into one show and broken down into segments. So for this year, we have Sound of Music, we have Fiddler on the Roof, Lion King. That's just some of the Broadway shows na ipapalabas natin sa Taste of Broadway. And aside from Alvin, ang mga kinukuha ko are all local talents here in Toronto.
Yeah. Kasama na siguro yung Cats, Cabaret,
We've
at
actually
Saigon
done-
or something?
We've actually done over the years.
Oh,
So
okay.
this is the fourth production nga. But over the years, we've also done Cats. We've done a whole lot. Miss Saigon, Les Mis, Mamma Mia. We've done a whole bunch of other productions. Kaya itong production na to, kaya namin tinawag na remastered is because sa sobrang dami na productions na ginawa namin over the years, this is our fourth production, as I said, yung mga favorite namin ngayon na productions over the three productions that we've done, kinuha ulit namin at pinaganda namin.
Okay. At yun ay gaganapin kailan naman at sa saan lugar, and any other particulars or
Yeah, well, for
specifics
the
about
first
that?
time, we're doing the show 2 nights in a row. Usually one night lang to, one night
Wow.
showing. So this time, 2-night show over the Thanksgiving weekend. So October 7 and 8, so next week na to, on a Saturday and a Sunday night at Markham Theater.
Okay. And
Same venue
yeah.
rin yun?
Yes, same venue. Minsan lang kaming pumunta sa Richmond Hill Performing Arts, but it's usually at Markham Theater.
Okay.
May mga tickets pa ba?
Yes, there are still tickets for the Sunday show. Saturday is sold out.
Okay. And what is the particular engagement or involvement of Alvin here in the production or in the show?
See, Alvin, his main segment is Fiddler on the Roof, but he's also performing in some of the other segments that we have, katulad ng Lion King. So all around yan eh. And we've also had Alvin perform in 2 of our other Taste of Broadway shows. So Alvin, ako muna magtatanong kasi ito matagal ko nang gustong tanungin kay Alvin to eh.
On the air pa?
Oh, on the air. Oo.
Bakit ka na ba
Siya
nagsasabi?
ang hot seat ngayon. Hindi na ako.
Sige.
So Alvin, tell me, etong mga productions natin ng Taste of Broadway and your involvement in these productions, how do you feel about being part of something that's so demanding?
Yun, tangtay.
Hindi ko alam kung Tagalog ang English.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Amy.
no. Masaya. Actually, yung pinakamalaking fulfillment doon para sa akin is yung makita yung mga bata na member ng youth performing group na nagpa-perform. Kasi makita niyo yung mga bata as young as 6 and then as old as
As we are.
As we are.
Oh, hindi na bata yun.
Bata pa rin kami kung kayo bata isip. Di ba?
Talubata ang tawag doon. Mga talubata.
Nakikita mo sila na nagpa-perform na with so much gusto. And magaling yung mga bata. Kaya minsan nakakahiya na lalo na kami na medyo mas nakakatanda ng konti.
Mabagal na tayong kumilos.
So, yun. Akin mostly yun. And then, syempre, yung makapag-entertain ka ng mga audience. And throughout the years, nakita ko na the show itself MFFC has a built-in audience na yung pag nabigyan nila, may show ka ulit, manonood ako. Yung dumating na sa point na inaabangan na ng ibang tao yung show ng MFFC. Which is good.
Yeah.
It's a very community-oriented show, ang Taste of Broadway, and it's not just the Filipino community na nanonood. It's really the whole Markham community who come out. So we have a special guest this year, si Mayor ng Markham, Frank Scarpiti, is also part of the production. And over the years, we've always had Maan Dionisio. This year, hindi kasi siya makapunta dahil she's in Regina. Meron siyang production there. So we have a different guest this time. His name is Jay Davis, and he has willingly provided his time and talent sa aming production. So we're very grateful, and we're very grateful to have yung mga tao na kasama namin, especially yung mga lead performers namin that we ask a lot of yung time nila, and we're all working full-time jobs. So aside from that, coming all the way to Markham, time mo, energy mo,
So among the songs or Broadway operatic genre or something, would you also include one piece of Filipino song or something, yung isang magandang halimbawa dahil sa iyo or something? Would you include a part of that or hindi kasama yan?
If it was a Broadway show, then
okay.
Yes, we will include it definitely. But
Isa lang naman ang ibig sabihin.
Offline.
Ma-off. Ganun ba yun?
Oo.
Hindi, para
yan
naman may impact sa mga kaedad ko.
Well, I think if we did a different show na that's something geared to that, maybe over a different kind of show na may OPM, we would definitely include things like that. Pero this one is called The Taste of Broadway, so it's all about Broadway shows. And itong show this year is a fundraiser, as you said, for ALS and also for the MFFC, so that we can continue running the program. And for ALS, dahil one of our honorary chair, si Alex Chu, his son passed away just early this year of ALS. So this show is dedicated to Chris, but it's also to keep the work going, to keep the research going.
So in the past, the Taste of Broadway is a musical with a lot of choreography. I remember seeing Karen doing a dance number at that time, right? When I was able to watch it. What is in store this year for the audience to know?
There's still going to be a lot of dancing.
may dance number ka?
May dance number ako. Marami akong ikot-ikot.
Okay.
But there's also a lot of additions na ginawa namin, not just taking the older segments that we've done and making them a little bit different, but we've also included new songs. Kaya kahit na napanood na ninyo yung the other three the other three Taste of Broadway, meron pa rin kayong makikitang bago dito sa show. And I wanted to get Alvin's feedback on this. Yung show natin na ginawa over the years, how do you feel about yung transition natin from how when you came in to now?
Malaki yung, para sa akin, malaki yung pagbabago. Yung simula nung una kong naging part ng Taste of Broadway, and then dun sa second show. Yung dalawa na lang na yun ang laki ng diferensya. And it's not just coming from me, pati dun sa mga kaibigan ko na nakapanood, they were very impressed. Baga. Kasi hindi mo isipin na itong mga bata, kasi mostly mga bata, pero they're very professional. And seryoso nila yung ginagawa nila. And like now, maraming mga batang membro, maraming bago. There's a lot of new members. But I think yung mga tao can still expect the same kind of quality na gawa dun sa first two or first three shows.
By bata, what do you mean? What about the age range of these performers? From 6 or something to 20? Dahil bata pa yun sa atin, di ba? Or you include also, young adults or something. But bata, what do you mean?
We start the program mga age 6. Right now, yung youngest namin is actually about 5 years old. Pero, the way na tinatrain namin sila, and these kids all kind of help each other out too. So, pag yung isa hindi marunong, ang lagi kong sinasabi sa kanila is, pag hindi alam nung isa, tulungan ninyo. So, yung mga bata ngayon, they're doing complicated dance movements. Yung mga bata, itong mga 5, 6 years old, up to 10 years old, sila yung the little ones na tinatawag namin. And they will do choreography for 6, 7 songs. So, yung Lion King, kailangan nilang takbo dito, takbo doon. They have to do this, do that. Tapos, biglang kakanta sila ng Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. And there are 4 songs na big numbers nila na kailangan nilang gawin. And they remember all of that. Kaya, I'm really proud of the kids that we have at the performers that we have, yung cast namin ng Youth Performing Arts Group. I'm really proud of them, of what they've done with what they have to do and the number of hours that they put in. But I'm also very proud of the mentors that I've taught. Ang MFFC kasi, aside from the Youth Performing Arts Group, we also have a mentorship program. And I started this program back in 2001 with the Markham Federation, and over the years, as we progress with A Taste of Broadway, sila na ang tinuturuan ko. So yung first Taste of Broadway, akong gumawa noon. I produced it, I directed it, I did lighting, I did sound, I did everything. I got the main performers, I got the choreography done, everything was done by me and my sister, actually, si Christine. The second show, tinuruan ko ngayon yung mga senior kids to help me with the lighting, to help me with the sound, to help me with stage management, lahat yan. The third show, sila na ang gumawa. Iniwan ko sa kanila, and I was just in the background. So this year, sila na talagang gumawa lahat. Supervise lang ako. I was basically, I just said yes or no kung ano yung gagawin. But they did everything else. Because I want them to start learning how to do not just front act, also back production. So backstage ka, you need to know what you need to do. Lighting, anong klaseng lighting, stage direction, anong kailangan gawin sa likod, audio, sound, follow spot, lahat yan gagawin, sila nang gagawa.
So it's really a transformation something, because you have the young ones in 2001 or and then you have now the young ones, ONCE, and so it's really a great transformation.
And really, it's a leadership. It's a leadership training.
Yeah.
So I remember that Alvin performed the Lion King and also the Fiddler on the Roof way back, right? So that is as I recall, yung mga 6 years old mo in 2003. They're now grown ups.
Sila
right?
na actually ang mga mentors ko. Sila na yung mga directors ko.
Yeah. Okay, so
this
Bobby?
is really
So
something.
ibig sabihin nun, yung mga maliliit nung panahon, the first stage, sila na ngayon ang gumagawa.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's another small kids that
Yes.
are growing up, following their footsteps.
Yes.
Yeah.
I see.
And that's why maganda ang program namin because there's that continuity. Yung mga batang dating nandun pa rin sila.
Pero nasa taas na siya.
Sila na yung mga
Promoted
leaders.
na.
Well,
Promoted.
sila na yung mga leaders. Kasi nga, it's really a leadership, mentorship program, right? And the way I picture ang MFFC, that particular youth program to grow is having the young ones transition. Kasi nga, mentorship program, the young ones will transition over to lead the new members in it. Right?
So Karen, I just wanted to ask you, when you started this in 2001, right? Yung program nito, you mentioned 2000, and your first show was in 2003, right?
Yeah.
Then you had a couple of shows after that. Yung group ninyo were still intact, right?
Yeah.
Parang ang nangyayari niyan there's no show coming in the close future, but you still communicate, you still get together, you still practice.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the case?
Yeah. Every Thursday ang practice namin, and every week for the past 15 years we've been doing that all the time.
Doon pa rin ba sa dating lugar yon? Yung
Yes.
sa may bandang Markham? I
Yes,
remember.
Denison and Birchmount.
Mhm.
So what do you expect generally in the show? Is it a 2-hour show or with some Broadway? Broadway shows for about 5 or 7 or 10 or 15. What do we expect? What I mean in the audience or the public?
I think there's there's something for everyone.
Okay.
Whether you're like 6 years old or a
like
little bit more
like my
seasoned,
like my age
Yeah.
or
and I think everyone will just have a good time.
okay.
And I think it's about maybe 2.5 hours long, and then with intermission, and it's about five productions, 5 sort of mini productions. So yeah, siguradong merong
Let's
isa. And
masasihan.
yeah, and I think if you're watching it, you might find yourself just singing along. Yeah, and I think at some point we actually encourage you to sing
Yes.
along.
Okay, so you will be performing mo yung sa Lion King or something?
Yeah.
Pwedeng sample in 10 seconds? Acapella, whatever. Walang accompaniment,
De, alam ninyo, si Alvin has this very big booming voice. Kaya sa Lion King, you'll hear siya yung
roar.
father, right? Father ni Simba. And you will hear this booming, echoing voice sa background. That's Alvin.
Okay.
So lahat ng segments niya, he was required to use his great
That is
big
what I
voice.
remember.
Yes.
Okay.
Sabi ko, nung una akong nag-taste sa Broadway, ang papel ko, tatay ako ng isang sa isang segment.
Hindi King and I,
Hindi.
dahil tatayo
Yung sumunod na show, tatay ako sa tatlo o dalawa yata segment.
Okay.
Ito, tatay na ako dun sa lahat. Buong segment.
Na-promote ka, dumaming anak mo.
Dumami anak ko.
15 years ago yun, di ba? Approximately.
Almost,
yung first show. Pero hindi. There was 2 years prior to that pa.
Pero hindi nagbabago ang boses ni Alvin.
Pareho sila. Hindi nagbabago. Si Karen, ganun
Of
pa rin.
course, si Karen din.
Ganun pa rin. Pati itsura ni Karen, ganun pa rin.
Pero may dagdag nga na, tigil kayo
May pagkataray na ngayon. Ang
That
kulit
is
kasi
the,
ninyo eh.
Bakit hindi ginagawa as a regular show, say every 2 years or something?
mahirap din ang production yata nun eh.
Yeah, it's mahirap. Actually, just to do a production like this takes 1 year planning. Tapos another year to learn everything. Kasi marami kang tuturuan, choreography mo, and there's placements, ganun. We make all the props.
Saka
We make
nag-aaral
all
yung
our
mga bata.
costumes. Nag-aaral yung mga bata, exactly. And that's
Tsaka
one
sila
of the
nag-ano
demands,
tatrabaho.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really one of the demands ng doing a show like this.
Related to that, is there any such thing as government funding or funding from some organizations to, continue
Walang sponsor
to
ata.
continue the production or?
Walang government sponsorship na para sa show mo.
Okay.
They don't fund shows.
Alright.
They will fund cultural programs.
Okay.
And within that cultural program, kung meron kang show, part na yun ng na pwede mong i-apply sa expenses.
All right.
So the region of Markham has very been supportive dito sa kanilang
region of York, I mean.
Markham,
Well, City of Markham. City of
Markham, yeah, because they've had it in Markham in this area
Yes.
for quite a while.
Yeah.
And I think even the mayor has been very supportive of this.
Lahat ng mga dignitaries in Markham, they all attend all the time. Kaya kilalang
There's
nila
a
ang show na.
solid support. So, time out muna po tayo at hanap buhay.
Commercial.
What does it take to realize your dreams? To get you there, a vision and positive steps. The same goes to your financial future. At World Financial Group, we help middle-income families identify their dreams. It's never too early to start working towards your dreams. So I suggest you call Agnes Miranda today. Telephone number 416-702-9693. To secure your family's future, think of World Financial Group.
Maraming beses na kitang nilayasan, iniwanan na iba.
Sales events at promotion, tama sa iyong kakayahan. Please call us at 416-281-1234, 416-281-1234. Bibili ka o hindi, it's always my pleasure to talk to a kababayan. Mabuhay!
Theater. Okay, ito naman po si Tono San Juan at time na naman ng ating political and social commentary tungkol sa Pilipinas and other parts of the world. Sa ngayon po, may tinatawag na sinasabing corruption sa Bureau of Customs in the Philippines. Around 90% of the Bureau of Customs Assessment Division Section chiefs are set to be relieved starting Monday next week for their connection to the apparent proliferation of TARA. Ang TARA po ay tinatawag na grease money system. In other words, yung corruption sa Bureau of Customs na kuan. So they will be relieved according to reports emanating in Manila. Totoo kaya itong marirelieve yung kuan? Yung mga chiefs doon sa Bureau of Customs?
Hindi pwede nila tanggalin. I-floating lang nila, papalitan.
Okay. Maaring reassign unless
hindi reassign, i-floating lang sila. Nasa isang
floating.
office lang. Wala silang responsibility.
Paano itatapon sa Manila Bay?
No, ano lang siya.
Sino yung tao?
Pwede rin yun. Ibigay sa mga pating eh.
Okay. Wala namang pating yata sa Manila Bay. Anyway, yun po. And then in the current case of hazing in the University of Santo Tomas, may namatay na isang neophyte, si Horacio Castillo. At ang witness nila or apparent suspect is si John Paul Suliano, but was released on the condition that he will become perhaps the star witness of the hazing case. Namatay itong si John Castillo at nailibing na. And then he, according to Suliano, he will try to prove his innocence and at least he will tell something about what happened during the hazing. Then, but because this is a law firm and there is a law firm and the one involved are law students at the University of Santo Tomas, kumuha sila ng powerful law firm sa Kwan. Kaya mahigpit ang laban nito sa kasong ito. All right. Now, according to the Foreign Affairs Secretary, Peter Allen Cayetano, there are about 4 to 7 million drug users or addicts in the Philippines. Sus Maria Josep. 4 to 7 million. So, tuloy ang extrajudicial killings pagka ganito. Dahil ilan pa lang napapatay, mga 28,000.
0.00% pa lang eh.
Ha?
0.00%.
Oh, yun nga eh. So, tuloy ito hanggang sa tapos ng term ni President Duterte, di ba?
Yeah.
All right. So, they are being warned, okay? Now, regarding the anti-graft case, not necessarily a case, but the investigation towards the wealth, unexplained wealth of President Duterte, ang sabi nila, they're gonna organize also, they create a commission to investigate the investigators. Kasi the case now is with the ombudsman. Okay, and then because of this, may counter-attack ang administration, they're gonna create a commission to investigate the ombudsman for alleged also anomalies within the ranks or within the office. So, ganun talaga ang politika sa atin di ba? So, investigator being investigated. And then, ang sabi nila, there are lots of millions put in, placed in the bank accounts of the 30 in his family. Sabi naman ng AMLAC or the Anti-Money Laundering Council na wala pa silang official report na 50 million deposit dito, 50 million another deposit dito. So, it's a matter of...
Pero kinonfirm ng ombudsman
na
yung mga papel na sinubmit ni Trillanes is parang pareho doon sa kanilang hawak na papel.
Ganun ba?
Oo.
So,
tapos, nag-deny na yung AM, yung
so,
anti-money laundering.
right. So,
hindi man sila
tumakbo na kaya tayong politiko sa Pilipinas. Ito sana para kay Joe. This is kay Joe Damasco, but he is not here. Dahil ang idol ni Joe Damasco ngayon ay kamamatay lamang.
Ang alin?
Si Hugh Hefner.
Oh.
Yung Playboy founder. Di ba idol ni Joe? Wala si Joe. Baka magalit
baka
sa akin.
nasa California si Joe.
Baka nasa Joe. Yung ba sabi magkikipaglibing siya?
Hindi ko na tinanong
Idol niya.
Idol niya si Hugh Hefner, the founder of Playboy. Namatay ng 91 years old. Baka umabot din siya doon sa ganung edad.
Hindi.
Sorry, Joe.
Baka di ba maraming naiwan na kayamanan yun?
Oh.
Oh.
Maaari. According to report, he is the publisher, the founder of Playboy in 1953. Mga hindi pa kayo pinanganganak noon. Ako'y malaki-laki na, teenager na noon. At ang sabi ni ang pagyayabang ni Hugh Hefner, had sex. Ito naman nasa dyaryo ito at saka sa lahat. Had sex with more than 1,000 women. 1,000 women, natalo niya si Kuan. Okay, so and then
Hindi naman political yan.
hindi nga, other areas na ito. Political rin ito.
Lumabas na si Tony
Social,
sa kanya.
sabi ko nga, social political commentator. Of course, there's a new coast-oriented group growing up or building in the Philippines, and tawag doon na Tindig Pilipinas. Or in other words, Laban Pilipinas. This is a union of coalitions and citizens who are alarmed and outraged by AGK, extrajudicial killings, and also some complaints or comments about what's going on in the administration of President Duterte. At yun nga, the group is asking Duterte that he should sign a bank waiver to at least to prove his integrity, that there is no unhidden wealth or something in the banks. So yun ang kwan. This might lead to some political, repercussion or something or consequence that might lead to another, social upheaval or whatever, short of calling it political revolution. So
People's power.
yeah.
Pero
So-
ang mahirap dyan, parang nawawala na ang respeto mo for the seat of the president. Parang lumalabas you are questioning everything, no? I don't know if this is...
I think they are directing their
decorum,
complaints
right?
against the president, not the office of the president.
Yes,
Yeah.
but
The
still...
person on
but
the
still,
office.
yung nakaupo dun sa position na yun, is being affected, di ba?
Yes. Kuwan naman, sa kuwan
Political yan eh.
Politika yun eh.
Parang
Yeah, so-
Chief Justice eh.
Siya kuminsan on the offensive siya, ang iba defensive. Ngayon naman, babalik na rin naman, on the offensive naman yung iba.
There
Siya
is-
ngayon ang defensive.
There is supposed to be a decorum or probably an order para at least everything goes smoothly, di ba?
Parang kay na-offense President Trump parang si President Trump din yan
Yes,
di
I
ba?
know.
Divisive ang kanyang mga kwan. So, ganun mangyayari. You become controversial, so you must be ready with controversial complaints or controversial actions, di ba?
Hindi naman pwedeng kasuhan si Presidente kasi nasa office siya.
It's just like the Senate, di ba?
Hindi. Ang gagawin lang doon,
hindi pwede rin.
impeachment. Aalis yan. Pero hindi siya pwede kasuhan sa court na may hidden wealth ka. Ayan. Hindi. Investigative lang yon. Ihihidden nila yan unless the Congress impeach him.
Yeah.
Pupunta sa Senate for resolution.
Yeah, resolution, that's correct.
So,
Pero hindi mahirap kasi yun. It will start sa House, sa Congress. It will not go to the Senate. Kasi ang House,
hawak niya.
hawak lahat yun di ba?
Hindi
Hawak lahat yun. Look at the record of the President, Nelson. Wala pa siyang 1 year, ang dami na nagre-resign na secretaries niya, di ba? Yung mga secretary na
Hindi
nagre-resign.
nagre-resign.
Tinatanggal.
Hindi,
Ang iba tinatanggal.
Hindi tinatanggap ng CA.
Hindi, yung iba nagre-resign, iba tinatanggal for pressure. Iba yung mga directors ng
There is only
customs.
very few na nag-resign.
Yung sa Interior Secretary, si Sueno. At
Tinanggal niya.
maraming kwan. Pero wala pang 1 year yun. So, let's hope and pray na gumaling ang Pilipinas kung talagang gagaling ang Pilipinas. At yun. Yan lang po ang aking political social commentary sa ngayon. At susunod po ay mas masilan kung may mangyayari. Okay.
Si ano muna? Yung
Hello po, ito si Belita Corrales. Kumusta na kayong lahat? Sa yumak na magsama-sama, ipadala ang ating cargo. Serbisyo ay hindi nagbago. Ang yumak ay totoo. Saan pa man ang iyong pamilya, ang yumak ay mayroong serbisyo. Kahon ninyo'y walang peligro. Darating, maayos at magaling.
Saturday there will be the Outstanding Canadian Awards. It will be held
Tonight?
at
No, next Saturday?
Next Saturday.
next Saturday, October 7, Outstanding Canadian Awards sa Sheraton Parkway Hotel po. Ito po ay to honor identified or targeted and selected outstanding Canadians, especially Filipino Canadians sa buong Ontario, okay. And also on October 14, there will be the 11th annual conference of the Filipino Teachers Association sa Barbara from kumbidado po kayo lahat. And now, magpapatuloy tayo sa ating special interview with Karen and Alvin. And may tatanong ba kayo o ako magtatanong ulit? Okay.
Umpisa mo.
Hindi, naumpisaan ko na eh. All right. You have this Taste of Broadway remastered or something, and of course the community and the other people also have some great expectations of what will happen in the show, what they expect to get from the show. Is there anything that that at least will motivate you further to at least continue with the show, or you have to reassess or assess or before you know?
Actually, marami nang nag-approach sa amin to do productions like this, and we usually depende kasi kung ano yung cause. So, 4 na kaming production, but we've actually done this 7 times na. This is going to be the 8th time. Dahil when we do our opening night, so isang showing lang talaga to, and then a few months later, may mag-i-inquire kung pwede namin gawin ulit itong production, and it's for, let's say, for fundraising. So we've raised funds for the Philippines, we've raised funds for Haiti, and ang pinakamalaking gastos really is yung theater. So theater pa lang namin is already about $10,000.
Wow.
Kaya rental and the staff. Kaya doing a show like this, kaya hindi namin ginagawa to every year or every 2 years. Hindi kami consistent because really it's how much money can you put together to cover your expenses and donate the portion na yung profit mo.
Yes.
Right? Kasi after all the expenses, nakakahiya naman kung maliit lang ang i-donate mo. So far we've been very lucky kasi we've been very fortunate to have Alex Chu as our he is a counselor in Markham, and he is very philanthropic talaga. Kaya the funds that he raises, hindi lang 10,000, hindi lang 20,000. He's raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for donations. So 150,000 na
Expected
na
revenue.
raise niya. Out of that 150,000, we split it in 2 and we donated to Gawad Kalinga, we donated to Haiti, and then we donated to the Philippines. Yan yung mga projects na ginagawa namin aside from raising funds for our own projects here for MFFC as well.
Karen, I remember there was a time that you had a production in October, and you repeated the production in January.
Yeah.
Because of the demand, right? So, how was it? Because sabi mo nga, yung production cost alone and to put everything together, how were you able to manage that?
It's, if let's say the theater donates their time and donates the venue, then walang issue.
No, not much issue.
Not much issue. Kasi
yun ang malaking portion.
Yun ang pinakamalaki. Tapos, syempre, I respect all the performers that we have and I respect the time that they put in. Kasi really, sila yung nagdadala sa show. Aside from the cast, aside from the actual show, and aside from the people behind the production, yung mga main performers namin ang kailangang magtrabaho ng extra time because they need to carry that particular segment nila yan. Kami yung mga bata, kami yung nagpapaganda pero sila ang kailangang magdala, right? So lahat ng performers ko, they are paid talents. So, and I expect a lot from my performers as well. Yung mga bata na tinuturuan namin, it's ongoing for them. This is a youth performing arts group that we put together and they learn every week. So, expected ko sa kanila to. Every week, we give them what we can. So, every week, pinapakain namin sila. We give them the lessons. We have shows. We do shows for them. We do programs for them. Different types of things na ginagawa namin for our program. So kaya it's really a big project to put together. And it's not just yung mga performers, they put in, let's say, katulad ko, I put in, in a week, 5-6 hours kasi kailangan mo pang mag-practice. Just last Saturday, we had a practice for ilang oras tayo nun? 5 hours? 5 hours of practice kami nun. And it was so hot dun sa venue sa hall namin kasi nga ang ganda ng panahon. Lahat ng init ngayon pumapasok sa loob. But we were there for 5 hours. Isang araw lang yun. And nag-practice pa kami ng Thursday. Nag-practice kami ng Thursday for another 2.5 hours. So, talagang maraming oras ang nilalagay mo in a production like this.
So, how's the reaction of the parents, the guardians of these performers, young performers?
You tell me, Alvin.
Siguro ganito na lang. Kasi usually every so often nag-recruit sila ng mga bata. So, ako siguro may ilang bata na yung na-recruit ko kasi kilala ko yung mga magulang.
Yeah.
Ngayon yung mga magulang na yun, sobra silang active doon
Okay.
sa grupo kasi nakita nila yung positive effect nun sa mga bata. Tapos yung mga batang to, halos ayaw nang umuwi.
Okay. That's
Saka,
good.
and then you can see when they perform na talagang gusto nila yung ginagawa nila. Hindi pinipilit, sila mismo gusto nila.
Wala naman yung sabi, oy, ganito ang gawin mo sa anak ko, ganito. Walang ganon?
No.
Wala.
Alam mo,
Okay.
ang pinaka-importante, ako kasi ang nag-i-interview ng mga bata when they come in, ang una kong tinatanong sa kanila is, pinilit ka ba ng parents mo na sumali dito? Kasi pag pinilit ka, then you don't have to come. And then, ini-interview ko ang parents. Ang parents ngayon, ang sinasabihan ko, hindi babysitting service ito. You have to stay and watch your child perform, and I want you to see them grow within this program. So, ang mga parents ngayon, nagiging malapit sila sa isa't isa with the other parents. Yung mga bata, they have their own group outside of school. It's parang refuge nila to.
Yeah,
Something that they
yeah,
love to do, yung hobby nila, about music. And then there's also the friends they have in school. Now, kung may problema sila in school, they always have the MFFC to be with.
Okay.
And it's really like a big family.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's a complete, aside from cultural bonding, there's also family bonding.
Yeah. And it's not run in monetary funds.
Yes.
Ano
yes.
lang talaga, ang membership lang namin is the one-time membership na $20. And then everything else is may one-time membership din kami to join the youth group na $80, and that's it. And everything else is yung mga talent fee na nakukuha nila when they perform. That's the only thing that is running the MFFC.
Aside from this cultural musical project that you have now, the concert, or is there any other future or current projects of the Markham Federation?
We're working on it. May mga ideas na kami. But right now, we're really concentrating on getting this show, Taste of Broadway.
Sa mga ano ninyo, mga naging talent ninyo when you started, who has moved forward in the entertainment business? I heard about a few.
I don't know. I can't recall. Pero hindi, para sa akin kasi hindi ko sila pinupush to do music as their career. Kasi nga, para sa akin, this is a leadership program. I want them to become leaders in the field that they want to go into. So ngayon yung mga students ko dati, na ngayon mga mentors na, they're nurses, they're accountants, they're scientists, they're in real estate.
May teacher ba?
There's teachers, yes. Yung dalawang mentors ko, yung si Michael Ombao is my musical director. He is actually a music teacher in a Catholic school in Markham. Yung isang mentor ko si Melissa Torres, she's also a teacher. So makita mo, yun ang pinupush ko. I want them to become leaders in their field, not just in music, which yung iba kumakanta sila katulad ni Celine Gray. She is the Miss PIDC from last year, and she sings. She's a wonderful singer. She actually has a minor role in Fiddler on the Roof, but she's a supporting actress there.
Yeah.
We also have Elizabeth Mab, who is the Miss PIDC this year, and she also has a part in Sound of Music. Isa siya sa mga supporting actresses as well.
Okay.
So talagang pinupush ko sila to do something that they love, but also be a leader in what they do in their future.
Who are there are officers? This is an organization. There are also officers and members of Markham Federation who are also engaged or
Yes.
helping out also in the
Yes.
process.
I have a production team. So yung some of the members of the board of director is part of my production team. So si Alice Chu, who is the wife of Alex, si Tita Esther Toribio, Yoli Ladines is the president of the MFFC, who is also part of my production committee. So nagtutulungan kaming lahat.
So before we wind up, is there any beats and issues that you like to mention?
Well, we just wanted to remind people that the consulate is sponsoring that Yung kanilang Winter Escapade.
Yeah, Winter Escapade.
Yeah, that's
right.
in February. You can contact the consulate for details, and you can probably go to their website. Pasensya ko kaya hindi ko nadala yung script.
Alright. And also, mamaya po, mga 3:00 ng hapon, meron po tinatawag na mini concert na ni-sponsor ng organized and being sponsored by the Toronto Golden Vision Lions Club. Mangyayari po ito sa 233 Pharmacy Avenue. Actually, the auditorium of the Sir McDonald's Collegiate Institute from 3 o'clock through 6 o'clock in the afternoon. $10 lang po ang ticket at there are about 20 amateur performers sa mamayang hapon. At bago tayo magkuhan,
may sasabihin sila.
Okay, would you like to,
sa mga nakikinig po, huwag niyo pong kalimutan, sa next week na po is Taste of Broadway. It's at Markham Theater, so that's on October 7 and October 8. It's at 7 p.m.
Just contact me for tickets. There's still lots of tickets for Sunday show. You can email me, philcansinger@yahoo.com, or you can email one of the Talakayan staff and they can get you connected to me.
Is there any number that you'd like to give out kung sakali? Alvin, may telephone number or something?
Well, the Talakayan staff can always.
All right. Is there
Yes,
any?
remember it's the Sunday. It's a long weekend. I think it's for Thanksgiving, the day after. So
Hindi ba pwede sila pumila sa theater, bumili ng ticket?
They can do that also. They can buy it directly from Markham Theater. So they just call Markham Theater and they get the tickets there. Pwede rin.
Just for Sunday.
Yes,
Wala
for
kayong
Sunday.
may
Yes.
website? There's no website or something?
mffc.ca.
All right. And papaalam na po tayo, Alvin, your final parting words.
Maraming salamat lang po, and I hope you all have a good weekend.
And watch you.
And please watch us next week, and you'll enjoy it.
All right. And Karen, our special guest.
Well, maraming salamat po sa inyong pagpakinig ngayong umaga. Tama ba yung sinabi ko?
Tama. Hasang-hasa
Basta
na.
makinig kayo lagi. At just don't forget, Taste of Broadway is next week na po, and we still have tickets for Sunday. This is at Markham Theater, 7 p.m. for a Taste of Broadway.
All right. Supportahan po natin itong magandang concert and
Yes,
activity.
this is all local
project.
talents.
Yeah. Local talents at asahan po niyo masasayahan kayo lahat. At papalam na yata si Bobby o sino ba? Sa edad na naman natin na susundin?
Yung may buhok.
Ikaw yung una.
Kaya nga, ako na mauna.
Sige.
Nagpapaalam na po kami dito sa Talakayan. Sa susunod uling Sabado, makinig muna kayo dito sa Talakayan Pinoy Radio.
Alright.
10 to 11 a.m. tuwing Sabado.
Okay. At yung nauubos na ang buhok, unti-unti.
Tony?
Ako ba? Okay. Okay. Ito naman po si Tony San Juan. Nagpapaalam din. At sa susunod na Sabado, ang ating pong guest next Saturday is Justice to the Peace, Mila Eustachio-Syme. At sa susunod na kuwan ay si Ben Corpus naman po. At watch it live dito sa Talakayan Radio. Paalam na po, Tony San Juan.
Maraming salamat
next week.
Until next week.
Alright.
Kayo nakikinig sa Talakayan.
PinoyRadio.com.
Thank you for listening to Talakayan.
PinoyRadio.com.
The hours fade, the moments fly, and time never stands still. We now look into the pool of memories and pause a while in pious meditation to think of the things we did and did not do but should have done, and hope that in tomorrow we shall improve upon today. Good day, pleasant weekend, Diyos mabulos sa indong gabos.
Inyong natunghayan ang isa na namang pagtatanghal ng programang Talakayan, Radyo Pilipino. Hanggang sa susunod na Sabado para sa mga usaping napapanahon at mga ulat na dapat bigyan ng tuon. Talakayan, Radyo Pilipino.